now, baby goats. Run, baby goats. Run, run, run. It's a beautiful grey one. Mazongo!
Kisoro. I've been here before.
Have you?
Yeah, when I went to see the gorillas in '95.
Ah.
There were no paved roads back then. Oh my goodness, was I dusty when I arrived.
There's the mountain looming before us.
Looming
That's
very
amazing.
high. Definitely a bit of a rough track to nowhere here.
Rough track. I'm denying that this is a road. This has not been any road.
They look alike.
Yeah.
The northern double collared.
The northern double collar.
Yeah, same colors.
Up
but
on the
for
top of
northern
that tree,
double-collared,
endemic
it's
species
very
of the
small.
rift.
Then the band is purple.
Ah, okay.
Very cute.
I feel like I've seen the
It's our
northern
scenery
and southern
today.
double
So
collars
beautiful.
before in southern Africa.
Beautiful mountain. What's the name of this mountain?
Mount Sabinyo.
Mount Sabinyo. And where is the gorge? Where are we heading to?
From the third peak, you see something like a depression.
Yes.
Then that comes down. It's the gorge.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we shall cross and go into it. Please.
So what is this?
We call it wild coffee.
Wild coffee.
Wild coffee.
Yeah.
And scientifically we call them coffeeids. Tucharia coffeeids. They are good food for monkeys. Here we have golden monkeys. When they feel like want to change the diet after eating the bamboo shoots or when the shooting season of the bamboo is done, they just come down here in the tropical forest zone to have taste on the wild coffee fruits. As well as mountain gorillas do like them. We have different seasons of bamboo shooting in the bamboo zone. When there are shoots, they mostly concentrate in that side, and when the shoots are done, they move towards the secondary forest zone. We call it tropical zone. Where we are, it was the former farmland of people who used to stay within the forest here.
Yeah.
Before it was gazetted in 1991.
Yeah.
So when these people were taken outside, they gave a chance of the forest to regenerate, and
Yeah.
it has now taken 30 years back to see such kind of beauty with fruits for birds and monkeys to enjoy.
That's
fantastic.
lovely.
These are seldom apples. The scientific name is Solanum incanum. They are not edible to the human beings, only that when the pygmies were still in the forest, they would use this fruit as a soap.
Ah, okay.
What they would do, they just cut the ripe fruit, they remove the juice inside and mix it with water. It forms the leather which they would use to clean their hides and skins.
Ah, okay.
So not for their own skin, but for the leather.
For
Yeah,
curing
yeah,
leather.
yeah.
Yeah,
And-
cool.
There's the heel there. Yeah. The back of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. But it's not very clear like the last one.
There
he is right in there. there.
Yeah, that's a different track.
Well, we think it's heading this way.
That one's
Towards
different.
me.
we're coming from.
Yeah.
Do you see claws?
No, but it's
No
hard to
claws.
see. So maybe that is a cat of some sort.
Yeah, it's more widespread, like that last track that we looked at
Yeah.
was maybe the jackal, perhaps.
Yeah, it looked like
But
it.
yeah, and it's got a very narrow pad on it. So
So this could be something like the civet.
yeah,
You know?
that's pretty cool, isn't it?
They could be eating wild coffee.
They could be eating wild coffee. Imagine what we could collect in their poopies.
You remember I told you
Yeah.
the park is made of 3 zones. We have the secondary tropical zone and the bamboo zone. Then lastly on top we have the Lacastrus zone, with short trees that are able to grow on high altitude. So before 1991, when the Republic of Uganda, the government thought of expanding the ecosystem for more animals to have where to feed from, they had to bring the people that used to stay inside and for them to stay with other people, the ones we call pygmies or the Batwa. So with that kind of help, it favored the animals to have a big place
Yeah.
where
Yes.
they can feed from, mainly the gorillas, golden monkeys, buffaloes and elephants. So we are going to start the virgin forest,
Virgin
the
forest.
one which was not tampered with,
Yeah.
which is the bamboo zone
Yeah.
up to the top.
Wearing wellies.
Yeah, it's getting pretty boggy. Is that not from... Really? Are you sure? Is it elephant, not elephant? Honey, the big elephant footprints coming through here. So this one, yeah, he's bigger, but a really distinctive pattern. So I'll put
Yeah.
my thing down. You can take a photograph if
Yeah.
you don't mind, and then we can take a look at it. But this little, it's almost like,
I gotta take it the
There's
right
a-
way up.
yeah.
This
So
is-
he's
that's
going the
more
other
obvious.
direction. Ah, cool. It's a very slippery wood, all right. We need to get some, honey, we need some Department of Conservation volunteers to come and repair the boarded walkway.
I think it would has a very hard life.
Yes, I think so too.
Oh, there he is, right there. He's sitting at the top of the bamboo, babe.
This is a different one, double collar.
Oh, that's our double collar.
I see him. Here he goes.
Right. With the red chest.
So okay, so we're seeing fresh elephant footsteps, and we're also seeing fresh elephant poo, like really fresh.
Yes.
So it's a chance to encounter an elephant whilst walking. So we need from you the drill. What do we do if we encounter? So we
In case we count an elephant, we have different ways of dodging them or surviving them. One, all animals before they attack in an encounter, they can alert at least 80% of all animals. And for the elephant, it will have to flap its ears and make a trumpet if it detects any danger near it. So when it flaps and makes a trumpet, we should automatically know that it has detected what is around, and there we determine the distance. If it's so near and shorter, we have our AK-47 or SMG 56 where we have to scare shoot and scare them away. In case if it's not enough, we can devise means of running, and when you're running, we say we run in a zigzag way because they take it hard for them to dodge or turn
we're running
around.
through that,
So we
zigzagging.
run in a zigzag way in order to
Okay.
avoid them, and depending on where the wind is blowing to. We are not supposed to run where the wind is blowing to, because it will be now detecting us on the wind falling back. Then if that is not enough, we can do another way of maybe putting off our crosses, because they have a high sense of smelling than seeing. They can't see from a big distance, but they can smell. So when you pull off the cross, maybe the shirt or the blouse, they can easily maybe get to know that the person has just died and they just turn away. They can just trample on that shirt or that blouse, and after they just retreat and go.
And then we go back and,
then
get
we
our
go back
shirt.
and get our shirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
So pull the shirt off and run zigzags through that bamboo.
Yes.
That should be not hard at all. Wow.
What's the very tall plant there? Is that the red hot purple?
No, the lobelia.
The giant lobelia?
Oh, we are going down there.
We want to pick our way down here. The ladder is
Going down
disintegrated,
there.
Here,
They need some track maintenance
Yeah,
around
no,
here.
that's what he said he's going to call them in.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try. Let's see it.
Great and forever our poodle.
Moving the sideways.
Okay, so kind of an obstacle. The track is getting worse and worse, and we're deciding whether this is even a trick and what we'll do now. I think they can. All right.
It's like one of those Tough Mudder events.
Oh my goodness, it's so young. It's still got the umbilical cord.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. It's just days old. Hours old.
Oh.
There he is. Headbutting his mom. He's just completely spastic.
So these are seeded Irish potatoes that come from a project just across the way over there, where they have introduced, this is a crop here, and they are producing lots and lots of Irish potatoes, and we are having some for dinner, which is going to be wonderful. I have a bag under my arm, and you can look right out to the lake, and also that beautifully terraced little hill just across there at 2 o'clock. Cutting trees in there, and we have lots of children following us, always, sadly, asking for money. Seems to be the one phrase they know. And these are kind of onions? Yeah, yam.
Yes.
Do you like onions? So you Asia, Media,
Joanne.
Media, Joanne, and Adeline.
Yes.
No.
And Afia.
Who is it? Oh, and who's the baby?
Afia.
Afia.
Yes.
So there's a point where you become the Pied Piper, and suddenly, and I can't even sing or play a tune.
Yes.
Hey, I want to ask you something, Media. Media, what is this? What is this vegetable? What is this one here? What is that?
Yams.
It's yams.
Yes.
I love yams.
Garden. This is a garden.
Hey, honey, they're yams. Oh.
Join us next week when we're going to be visiting beautiful Lake Bunyonyi in southwest Uganda. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Like, subscribe, you know what to do. And see you soon.